Hey friends and families, can I tell you a funny story? Yesterday, this is Saddleback Church campus, Lake Forest, Saddleback Church Lake Forest campus, and I'm here because I'm really comfortable when I'm actually here on the campus. So yesterday morning I was making a video. I was planning on making this video to share with you three online resources that we are going to use as a church. But then in the morning, I thought I was all ready. I had my camera, my microphone, and tripod and everything. So I set that up and I was actually ready to make this video. And then I realized that I didn't bring my memory card. What good is that without the memory card I can actually record the video with? So, okay, that was fun. So I just spent some time on reading my book, and then I picked up my kid Theodore, who's 5, from his school at noon, and then I thought, okay, I'll just make this video in the afternoon, and I did. Like, I came back to campus, and then I set that up, my camera, tripod, microphone, and everything. Guess what? Again, I forgot to actually bring my memory card. So I was like, okay, I learned a lesson. It doesn't really matter how much I think I'm prepared. If I don't have the right tools and right method to write and deliver the content, there's no use, right? So today, I want to remind you about our what if number 2. Do you remember what if number 2? What if there are 2 platforms for the church, online and offline? So I want to give you 3 tools that you can actually check out, you can use for your spiritual journey, for your spiritual growth. First of all, I want to tell you that some of you might be thinking, since I'm making this video almost like every week or 2 videos a week, some of you might be thinking, Carl, you must be liking actually speaking in front of the camera. Actually, that is not. I am actually more comfortable when I am standing behind the camera. But it doesn't really matter whether I'm good at it or not. Someone actually told me I have the voice for the camera. Or like, no, he said I have the face for the radio. It's like, oh, ha, 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 right? But I've just decided that it doesn't really matter whether, if I am good at it or not. I'll do my best anywhere I go and whatever I can to promote Jesus Christ, and I'll just share the gospel with other people and to build this church to get closer to God and get closer to people. So that's just the simple reason why I am making this video. And I am not trying to say we must be move away from online or move away from offline. We need to have both online and offline all together. I said, like, praying for someone is good, but then praying with someone is better. And we are better together, but it is actually we must be together. It is really great that if we can have a cup of coffee with someone who we love at the same time, but then if we can have a cup of coffee with someone at the same time, at the same place, is better, right? So let us utilize everything, online and offline, whatever the tools that are out there, let us use it for us to grow and to reach out to people, and let us walk the journey all together. So the resources that I want to encourage you to check out is, first, YouVersion Bible. Like, I know probably many of you already have this YouVersion Bible on your phone. I highly encourage you to check it out if you don't. It is free. It has so many different versions of the Bible, and it actually reads the Bible to you if you want, if you are an audiobook person, and if you are more comfortable using the language other than English, it also has the Bible in your own language. So why not check it out? So I can bring my Bible, but then I don't always have my Bible anytime or every time, but then I always have this, and I always have an access to my Bible everywhere I go, and whenever I have time to read the Bible. So highly encourage you to check it out, YouVersion Bible. Number 2, we are going to use RightNow Media. RightNow Media is a nonprofit organization that produces small group curriculums and teachings and conferences, and they have been serving local churches. I believe they are serving more than 15,000 churches around the country, and that is amazing, isn't it? And they have more than 10,000 videos from kids to adult small groups and conferences, like I said, and the trainings and everything. So it is so good. So we are going to utilize RightNow Media and what they are offering for us. Number 3, AMEN or amen.org. This is something that I actually personally have walked the journey with, developing this platform. The journey actually began back in 1992 when I was in Korea. I was a high school student, and I was operating a bulletin system or bulletin board system, and I was CSOP, system operator. And some of you might be thinking like, what is that? Like, maybe you don't have to know that, but you can just know that it was before internet. And 1995, when my family came to the United States, and one of my first jobs here was to actually work at an internet company to visit different people's homes and set up their own dial-up connections. And 1996, I started to learn how to make websites. At the time, the internet speed was so slow, so not many people actually wanted to use World Wide Web. But that was the future, and now we know, right? And in May 1996, I registered this domain name, amen.org. And I think it took me about 6 months to develop that website. And it became one of the first online Bible you can actually read in Korean and English. But then the thing is, I couldn't actually maintain that website too long. 2-3 years later, I had to actually stop running that website. I still kept that domain name, but I didn't really know how I can best utilize that domain name. And 20 years later, I'm reworking on this website, and it took me, I don't know, so much time and energy. Whenever I have time at night, I was working on developing the idea and reaching out to people and things like that. And starting this year, January, I've been reaching out to churches and pastors to share their own contents on that website, because as you know, there are so many videos on YouTube, but then it becomes sometimes very difficult to discern what to watch and what not to. There are so many toxic videos out there, and even some pastors and some teachers who we say they are sharing the gospel with people, but then that is not really biblical, and people don't have any ability to discern if that is actually in the Bible or not, and if actually that is the gospel message or not. So amen.org, we've been really wanting to make this place to share gospel-centered messages and training resources for kids and youth and adults. Like, it is barely starting stage of the journey, but then so far about 20 churches have agreed and gave us the permission to share their own teachings so that we can minister to our people on our platform. So some of the churches that are on AMEN is Central Christian Church, Connexus Church, Crosspoint, Eastside Christian Church, Harvest Christian Fellowship, If Gathering, Liberal University, Life Church, New Spring Church, Northpoint Community Church, Parkview Christian Church, Rock Church in San Diego, Sandals Church, The Bible Project, The Summit Church, Transformation Church, Willow Creek Community Church, Bayside Church, Church of the City, Fresh Life Church, and Fellowship Church. And and we are continuing to reaching out to healthy churches out there to be able to minister to be able to reach out to more people for Christ. We are very excited. I am very excited to be able to utilize the technology and to be able to utilize the platforms that we can use only to reach out to more people for Christ. I love the idea of being creative. I love the idea of being innovative. But then, what good is that if we are creating so much content and we are writing and we are making videos and all that? But then, if we are not able to utilize the technology today to deliver the content, good content is a must. We must have that. But then, delivery system is a must. I know someone who's from, I'm not going to actually mention even the country, but he accepted Christ when someone sent him an email with an attachment, and it was the Bible in PDF, and he accepted Christ as he was reading the Bible. So let us utilize everything that God has given to us so that we can give Him the glory, and so that we can reach out to more people and build a church, build Jesus' church, and get closer to God and get closer to people. Have a great day. I love you. And I want to ask you, if you have anything that I can pray for you, let me know. My email address is karo@amen.org, karo@amen.org. Oh, by the way, make sure checking out 3 resources: YouVersion Bible, RightNow Media, and you will actually get more information on RightNow Media as we are going to start meeting not this week but the next week, Friday, February 1st at 7 p.m. at Intentional Coffee in Fullerton. But I'll give you more updates on that too. And number 3, amen.org. God bless you and have a great day. Bye-bye.